Hi guys, and happy Friday. I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. We are waiting for another snowstorm. So, what I did this morning was run to the thrift just real quickly because I knew I probably wouldn't go anywhere tomorrow if it's going to snow. I went to the same thrift that I got the chicken in a couple weeks ago, and I have not been back to that thrift since. And you know, I don't particularly care for that thrift, but today I did really well. I got two things and they're both amazing. So we're going to talk about those, and I thought I would talk about some fun things in the music room, music related, you know. And I have one thing from eBay, and just going to have a little chat. So anyway, in the thrift, I found this. This is really, really awesome. This is Majestic International Pictures Director Megaphone, okay? Very fun. Majestic International Pictures was a low-budget film production and distribution company in the 30s. So very, very cool thing. And it can hang on the wall if you want it to. Or you can just sit it like this, which is so cool. It's got its metal handle. Really fun thing. And the other thing that I found is so remarkable. Let me get it. I'll just get it. Because I was going to take a picture, but I'll just get it for you. Because I have it hanging right here. All right. I found this. It's a beautiful bouzouki, a Greek bouzouki. Look at this thing. It is hand painted. It's got the mother of pearl inlay over here, hand painted up here, hand painted on these top pegs. It is just remarkable. It's got the gold end cap. This is absolutely glorious. A 6-string bouzouki. Look at that. It's almost as tall as me. It's really cool. And all it's missing is its bridge, which happens with so many things in the thrift store. I mean, the bridges are always missing, like when I got the viola, remember? So I ordered a bridge for it, and we'll get the bridge on it and see how it sounds, because the strings won't stay in place without its bridge. But this is really gorgeous. Look at this thing. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. What a find. I was pretty happy. All right. One eBay thing, and that is this. This is an Albanian rapper and food vlogger. And I'm a big fan of his food blogs. Huge fan of his food blogs. In fact, he was here in my town at Pizza Town, USA. So this is Action Bronson, Only for Dolphins. And it's on blue vinyl. Very cool. And this is limited of only 500. So I was pretty happy about that. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of his food vlogging channel, and they always put some of his music in the vlogs, and I think, you know, I'm not a rap fan, but his is different. It's more poetic, so I'm really into that. All right, let's talk about things around the music room. There's a lot of them, and there's probably more than this, but I'm just going to show you these. Some of these you've seen before, especially if you've been with me for a while. First up, we have the Misfits CD, signed by everybody. You see that? So, autographed Misfits CD. Actually found in a thrift store, which is remarkable. I have here To My Dear Tink from Zachary. When I met him at Chiller before he died, I was so happy I got to see him before, because he is one of my very favorites. And he also signed this for me too. This magazine of Zach 80th Birthday Bash magazine. He signed it for me. And I also put the flyer for the Chiller Theater that we went to when we met him, because Skeety took me to that, and so we both got to meet him. We're really, really excited to meet him. And he was so sweet. He didn't move anyone along. He took time with each and every person, and he was old. He was already quite old, and his hands were all bent up from arthritis, and he was signing pictures all day long. So amazing. What an amazing guy. All right, this is one of my favorite books for record collectors. This is by the one and only, the great Henry Rollins. It's called Stay Fanatic. Hectic Expectorations for the Music Obsessive, Volume 1. This is his book on record collecting, and of course, he signed, if you bought the book from him directly, which I did, he signed every copy. And I am a huge Henry Rollins fan, so very, very fun. Beautiful, beautiful book. All right, next up, we have a signed Drumhead by Velvet Revolver. Can you see that? Very fun with Duff and Slash. Everybody's on there. Matt, Scott, they're all there. So I don't know if I've ever shown you that. I've had that for a very long time. Next up is my favorite picture in the entire house. And it's this beautiful thing. This ginormous, beautiful picture of the God, Joe Strummer. My favorite artist of all time. This is just remarkable. Look at that picture. This picture is hard to come by now, and they're getting a lot of money for it. I bought it a long time ago. But this always stays in my music room. Or right in the entrance to the living room, actually. Beautiful, huge. Okay, let's put that over there. All right, this. Frank Zappa at Cal State College in 1972, November 8th, with Alice Cooper. This was given to me by my Auntie Jeannie, who was not really my aunt, but she was a great friend, and she lived in Connecticut. She used to send me some amazing things, and she sent me this. Look at that. It is so amazing. Zappa and Alice Cooper, two of my very favorites, together on one bill. Look at that. How fun. This is in such a great frame, too. She had it put in this frame, and this is actually framed professionally in Oakville, Connecticut. It weighs a ton. Beautiful thing. I'm very into that. Okay, what else do we have here? All right, two more things. I have here a cover of Melody Maker, July 29th, 1989, autographed by Mick Jones, the great Mick Jones from The Clash. Isn't that awesome? I'm a huge fan, of course, of The Clash because of Strummer, and I'm also a huge fan of Big Audio Dynamite, which is Mick's solo project. Really awesome. So this is signed by Mick Jones right there. Finally, I have this beautiful thing. Henry Rollins from the Provoked tour. The truth, like humor, is where you find it, Henry Rollins. And this is also autographed by Henry. So, just a beautiful thing. So, I just thought I'd pull some fun things out for you. There's so many things to see in this music room, as you can well imagine. And as you've seen over the years. So little by little, you know, I'll show you more and more. I did do another project this week. Last time I saw you was what, Monday probably? I did another project this week. I brought another 400 to 500 records to Craig. I had a shelf over here that I didn't want here anymore, and so I had to go through what was on it. And I kept what I wanted, and I gave everything else to Craig. I just wanted it out so I could get the shelf out and have more floor space yet. So I was really happy when I was done. I mean, once again, I couldn't move, but then a day later, I felt great. So today I feel achy and sore all over again because the snow's coming. And I'll tell you, snow is worse than rain for arthritis. For some reason, there must be a different barometric pressure when it's going to snow rather than rain, because man, it's bad when it's going to snow. So I know it's going to snow. Yeah, I was really excited about this. I just think it's beautiful. I have to wait for the bridge to come from, I forget, it was either Greece or the Ukraine, but as soon as I have that, I'll put it on. I have it hanging over here in the music room. It looks beautiful. I have a lot of instruments in this music room. I mean, some very unique ones too. And I also have my didgeridoos behind me in various places. It's just a great room, and I'm getting it back to where I want it. So I did a lot of work. Almost done. I think the only other area for this winter that I'm going to work on is, well, it'll be actually early spring. By the back doors where I keep everything that I've accumulated for the yard for that spring. Once I get all that stuff outside, once it's warm enough for that, then that area will be done. And after that, which will probably be next year, it's going to be the front room. The front room is the big project, and because, like I said, I've used it for storage, and because, like, I don't have a finished basement or anything, or a garage, so it's storage for me. So I have to go through that one day, but that's going to be a big project, and I have to mentally and physically prepare for that one. But for now, I'm really happy with what's going on, with what I have gotten done. So I think that's it, guys. Short and sweet. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Friday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Till next time, remember, I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you all next time. Have a great weekend. I'm going to show you this real quick, guys. This was a master stamper that I found while I was cleaning. I think Craig gave it to me. He's pretty sure he did too. And I know he looked up the matrix number on here, but it's not the Beatles or anything, so don't get excited. But but it looks really cool displayed, doesn't it? And then I'll show you the where I hung the bazooki. It's so pretty. Look at this. It's so perfect there. I love it.